Yo, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Now, I know this is a video that a lot of you guys have been waiting for. Honestly, I should have done this months ago, but in all honesty, I kind of just lost interest in the car. I'm happy to say that the BRZ is going to be back running on the channel. Now, the interesting part about this is the BRZ most likely will be running back on the channel before the Mustang gets its fully built motor and it's turned up tenfold. Now, an opportunity presented itself that I could not go ahead and pass up. I made some calls, set up some dates, and that car will be getting a minor build. Now, when I say minor, I really do mean just a minor build. I'm not gonna go crazy with that car because obviously I got the Mustang for that. I just want to go ahead and get the BRZ running. Now, what I will say is the car will be getting a built motor. It's going to be getting an IAG motor. I'm not going to say what stage IAG motor I'm going with, but it will be getting an IAG motor, and the car will be around 500 wheel horsepower, around there at some point. I haven't decided if I'm going to go ahead and keep the Greddy T518Z turbo on the car as of right now. Most likely I will, because I never really did get to see how much horsepower that car could put out with that turbo kit. I'm not chasing horsepower numbers at all with this car because, again, I have the Mustang for that. I just want to go ahead and have just a fun street car that I can go ahead, take to the track, because I never got to have the opportunity to go ahead and track that car, and I want to, because the platform is fun. It's just that the Mustang, in my personal opinion, this is my personal opinion, the Mustang just fits my style more. But I still want to go ahead and experience, that track life with the BRZ. I kind of missed that light, nimble platform. I want to bring it back. Now, an update on the Mustang. I will be picking up the Mustang on Monday. It is running, so I'm really, really excited for that. But I want to make this video to let you guys know that the BRZ is going to be back on the channel, FRS, 86, whatever. It's going to be back on the channel with a new motor and with the same turbo kit, I believe. Now, with that turbo kit, again, if I do decide to go ahead and get rid of it, I will be selling that very, very cheap. So stay on the lookout. If you guys want to, have more insight on that, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. It's going to be ears.pov. I'm linking that at the top description of this video. I kind of put a lot of teasers on what's going on with my life and the channel over on there first, and then I bring it to YouTube. So make sure you guys stay up to date with that. You guys will know when that turbo kit goes up for sale, if I decide to go ahead and sell it off rip, but eventually I will 100% be going ahead and selling that turbo kit. So one of you guys, hopefully, be able to get that for a really good price. It has low miles on it. It's a good turbo kit for stock motors. It's always in boost. It's a little fun turbo kit to have, some light to light fun. You can take it to the track, spin the tires with it. It's fun, but for what I'm doing with the car and the motor that I'm deciding to do for the BRZ, it's still going to be an F820. I'm not going to swap that car. I'd need a different, a more efficient turbo for my setup. Now, I will be saying this. I'm keeping the car at 100% stock compression, so I'm not lowering the compression, I'm not doing any of that stuff. It's going to be stock compression, and I will be locking everything down with ARP head studs. So that being said, it's going to be, a pretty stout motor for the power that I want to put it at eventually. Again, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to go ahead and swap out the turbo kit, but eventually I will be going ahead and doing that. It might just have the Greddy T518Z turbo on it when it gets running. So let me know what y'all think, man. Again, I should have done this months ago. The car will most likely be back within the next, I'd say, like 3 months, maybe even quicker than that, honestly. I'm probably gonna get everything moving, literally, because I gotta move the car, all that stuff, the end of, I believe, next month or the middle of next month, depending on, when things come in. That's when that car is gonna start, that process of being torn down, because that car literally is set up for like high horsepower, minus the motor and the turbo kit. That car is set up. Like, it's more set up than the Mustang is technically, because that BRZ has the oil cooler, it's got the catch cans, it's got the suspension. I mean, it has the tires, even though I definitely need to replace those R888Rs because they've been sitting for so long. It has the Trackspec hood vents. I mean, it has everything done for a very stout track car and a very stout, like, just, you know, fun street car. And I want to go ahead and bring that back. Now, funny thing about the Trackspec hood vents, I actually might go ahead and get an OEM hood for the car. I might go look for one because I don't think I really need to put the Trackspec hood vents on that car, like, just because I'm not really going to be pushing that high horsepower with it. I might just swap it for a regular OEM hood. I'll keep the Trackspec just in case, you know, my mind changes, which, you know, it definitely could change because, I mean, with the setup I'm running, I mean, it could support, you know, a very respectable amount of horsepower. So I might just turn that up eventually. Who knows? I mean, knowing me, I probably will. But I want just to make this video, let you guys know that that car will be coming back. And I really didn't think I was gonna go ahead and bring that car back. Like, I told a bunch of my friends that, yeah, I'm selling the car. I sold the car just so I wouldn't mess with it. But an opportunity arose, so I was like, man, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and bring this car back, you know, have a second run with it, because honestly, it went out in a way that I wish it didn't go out. I firmly believe that if I did not go ahead and do the data log, when I did do the data log and I just got the car dyno tuned, I believe it still would have been running. I mean, I still don't know what caused the engine to fail. Honestly, I'm really not gonna look into it. I'm just gonna end up, you know, putting a new engine in the car. I'm not even gonna have my guy go ahead and waste the time looking that up. I'll still have the old block, but I don't know. I'm like 99% sure it was a head gasket fail. So, you know, swap the head gaskets and do what I gotta do. It definitely didn't throw a rod, I know that. But I don't know, man. I firmly believe that if I didn't do the data log when I did do the data log, and if I just got a dyno tune, if I just waited, because I don't know why, I got impatient. That's what ended up, you know, killing that car. I got impatient. It would have been running today. Hell, if I firmly believe if I literally would have just did ARP head studs with that car, it could have lived at 400 wheel horsepower, like, all day. It still would be running today. I still think those cars can hold 400 wheel all day, with just head studs. But we're gonna find out. Time will tell, and I'm super excited to go ahead and bring that car back. I've been making so many videos just in my apartment walking around. Like, you guys are probably sick and tired, but I mean, I've had a lot of updates for you guys. I want to keep you guys updated, keep you guys in the loop on things that are going down. So hope you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy Ears POV again. I'm happy that car will be coming back on the channel. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna keep that car for like a long time, because I do have some other cars that I actually want to bring on the channel as well. And I wanna just get out what I wanted to get out of the BRZ. And then after I am satisfied, after I've had my fix, we can go ahead and talk about, you know, possibly letting that car go and then bringing something, you know, new and something I really want on the channel. But that's another video. Hope you guys do enjoy, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Deuces.